Hey y'all, and welcome back to AP Outdoors. I am so glad you're here, and I am so excited to show you this video. I don't know, it started last year really. I set the goal, a bucket list goal, that I was going to tour all the national parks in the United States. I'm going to set an easy start path with this goal. Let's tour all the ones that's around us. Let's go. Leave a comment below. Have you been to national parks? What national park have you been to? So, if you've never been to a national park, if you've never been to Mammoth Cave, you probably don't know that there is probably like 7 or 8 different tours that you can actually take there. You got like, I don't know, there's several. You got like, let's think of it like a beginner course, an intermediate course, and then like advanced course of the guided tours. Now you can obviously like walk and hike and bike and all that stuff on your own out there. There's plenty of room. So well, we decided to do a guided tour. Like, I want to go inside the cave. I've never been inside a cave before. So what we ended up doing was the Domes and Dripstones tour. It's about a 2-hour tour, about 2 miles, I think, in length. So that's what we picked. That's something my wife felt comfortable with. So we get here, and the lady, the park ranger, she starts like explaining to us, because it is the government. The government has rules about how you enjoy the outdoors. I know, different subject. But she's kind of breaking it down, kind of what to expect. If you do this tour, I think it's 200 steps, like straight down, like almost like 90 degree, like straight down through the cave. And you can kind of see that as we go through this video. Like, it's straight down. Like, you're going, I think at the middle, you're like 250 feet below the surface. At like the peak, the depth, the deepest part, whatever you call it there. And anyways, hope you enjoy it, hope you can get something out of it, and I hope that you will go and enjoy Mammoth Cave. All right, so we're on our way down here. You know, I'm soaking it all up. Like, this is amazing. Just the thought that this is all underground, and that somebody was like, way back when, they're like, you know what, I'm gonna drill down and I'm gonna see what's underneath here. And they have discovered this. They've just mined it. No, they haven't mined it, because that's not how caves work. Caves are already there, fun fact. But the fact that this person has drilled down and has found all this just blows my mind. Anyways, as we're going down, you can see here in the video, like, we're able to look over the rails. We can look up. I think that she said, our park ranger, that the deepest pit was 75 feet to the bottom. And a lot of these pits like have water in them, so a lot of the groundwater it's funneling through there. So I thought that was really neat to be able to look over that deep and even further than what we were. And I forget how tall she said the domes were, which is like the peak, like the opposite of a pit. It's a dome. Yeah, that's how that works. So just really amazing to be able to look down and look up, and just all this was naturally made. Like, it just was. And over time it has withered down because of like rainwater and just springs and stuff like that has withered this stuff down and made it to what it is now. It's also worth noting a fun little story while we were there. So this was our anniversary trip, and we had stayed in Glasgow, Kentucky. Well, the night that we get to Glasgow is the night where all those tornadoes hit, like Tennessee, Kentucky, Missouri, like all those different areas. 4 tornadoes. What in the world is going on with the seat? Trying to be serious here. all those different tornadoes are like ravaging all the land, all the people's homes, taking lives. Really serious and just moment in history, really, for our state. But a funny story that came out of that, like all 4 tornadoes all around us, like 20, like literally Bowling Green's like 30 minutes from where we were staying, and Bowling Green got hit pretty hard. Horse City, that's about 15 minutes from us, got hit pretty hard, and we are dead asleep in our hotel. 4 tornadoes right outside our window, dead asleep.
There's a fossil right there. Right here. I'd like to know how far down we are. It feels like a rock. It's just coming out of the wall.
Yeah, there's like the water.
You see the layers, right? It's coming out between the layers. Hey guys, here's the fix. Yeah, look to your left. Yeah.
Yeah, look at that. Once you get like right here, you can actually see that.
Don't drop the phone. Don't lean too far. Don't lean too far. It's slippery. How you doing, buddy? Yeah, man, look, you can really see it now. Right here. Do you see this canal? The layers of the limestone. The layers of the limestone. Nope. Yeah, I think that's the side road. You're going too far. I know. That's great. Oh, wow. All right, guys. Woo! Hey. There's a rock sticking out. Wow. Hey. Look. Check out that waterfall. Spooky. I don't think so. I think this is a rest stop.
So at this point, we have finally reached the bottom, like 250 feet below the surface, and you know, she's talking, she's like asking questions, some of the things we might have noticed, and I'm just soaking it in like a sponge. Like, I am all ears. Like, this is what I live for, to get out, to enjoy the outdoors. But at one point, while she's giving her spiel about the cave and the length, she's like, all right, she's talking about the animals that live down there, like your bats, like have no sight. So she turns all the lights off in the cave. Like, it is like nothing, no light at all. Like, it's one of those moments where it's so dark that your hand, like, you can put your hand in front of your face and you can't see it. But the funny part of that, having a GoPro on during this moment, the little red light that's blinking, like, that's all you can see. It's so dark. But just a super cool moment, as she was kind of just talking to us about the cave. I think she said that it is 420 miles in length of the cave, like total, like all the different tours you take. She also thought too, and I think this is really interesting. So in that area of Western Kentucky, there's several caves. You got Horse Cave, Cave City, a lot of different caves out there. And she thought, and I think I would agree with her, that most of the caves that are there are all connected in some way. But the reason they don't know that for sure is that it's just, they have to explore all of that area by hand, like manually. Like, there's no technology, there's like, you can't use a drone, any of that stuff. Like, you have to figure all that out by hand, by manual labor. So I thought that was super interesting. She said 420 miles of cave and counting, which implies like there's more cave that we think is out there. A super neat tour. I really enjoyed it. I'm ready to go back and tour another part of this. So at this point in the tour, we've taken our break. We've reached the bottom, which I did answer is 250 feet below the surface, and that's not even the deepest part. That's just the deepest part of this tour. As we're taking off, if you look to your left, there's another set of steps and handrails that go below where we were. Fascinating. So we're on the uphill ascent. We are going towards the domes and dripstones, what this tour is actually about. And they call it the Frozen Niagara. And it looks just like ice, but it is, trying to make sure I get my words right here. And I don't know what those words are. So what you'll see coming up in this part of the video is you'll see the stalagmites and the stalactites. I think a good way to remember that, a stalactite, you got a tall T, and those are the ones that are hanging like an icicle from the top, the roof of the cave. Then your stalagmites are small M. They're the ones that's coming up from the ground, from the bottom of the cave.
I know, I'm doing a tour. Look at that.
Oh, wow.
Anybody got the second one? They think it was wrong. Uh-oh. Someone ain't happy. Did you? Come here. Come here. picture right here. Oh. Let's see if I can get my... You can't see us. Ooh, ah. Go ahead. Someone is not happy. Oh, wow. Bet that's some purified water. Got a hole in the ceiling. Look at it.
What is your name?
I did. I want to go to the other parts of it. Oh. Huh? This is the Weenie Hut Junior cake.
It looks like my
Like what? Mira,
It does look good. I know. Well, see, that's what Teddy Roosevelt done. He funded so much of like that's what he's really known for is his National Parks Act.
look at him.
Oh.
Watch your hair. There's something out there too.
Oh. This camera made me toast after that.
Look at him. Looks like a paint.
Ice cream.
Here's a big shot. Watch your head.
Tight squeeze, tight squeeze. Watch your noggins. There's where all the water goes. Camille. See the water? Cute. I'd say it's probably pretty purified. I would think. That'd be a question for the park ranger. Whatever.
Look, there's even little baby ones coming up.
Baby.
Look at baby.
There's a little baby one.
Look at the baby ones.
Well, guys, that was the video. This video doesn't do the dripstones there that we just saw any justice. Like, it is massive. Like, it they talk about it being the frozen Niagara, and it's just amazing to see. Video or pictures don't do it justice. I would encourage you to go see. Like, this is a super affordable experience. I think it was like $30 for both of our tickets. I'm looking forward to going back and doing more tours there. And they have a historic tour that's like 4 hours long. I'm trying right now to convince my wife that it is a good idea to go and be in a cave for 4 hours. But this was a super fun tour. So next time, guys, make sure you are staying outside, staying in the outdoors, and I will catch you on the next one.